Hi, juniors. Mrs. Brown here. The counselors and I have decided to make some videos to help you navigate through Naviance over the next couple weeks while we're out of school. We're going to be holding phone conferences, but unfortunately, doing that, we can't show you how to use Naviance, and that's usually what we do when we have you in person with us in the office. So we hope that this helps, but of course, if any questions come out of this, feel free to, reach out to your individual counselor. So to start this off, I have our student that we use, Betty Bridgman, and this is her homepage of Naviance. But what you're going to find, because a couple of our counselors have run into this issue, is that you might not be able to log on to Naviance right now. So you did have a username and password, and the username still works, but Naviance, for some reason, decided to reset the passwords back in January. So, in doing that, your passwords most likely do not work. So, what we'd like you to do is try to log on to Naviance. If you are unable to, reach out to your counselor. It's very easy for us to take care of. We simply just reset your password on our end. And once we get a new password, we will send that to you. And then you should be able to, at that point, log on. So, that happened to one of my students the other day, took care of it. Now she's on and using Naviance. So in this first video, I'm just going to show you one simple feature, just how to type a college into the search bar and add them to your colleges I'm thinking about list. Just before I get into that, I do want to mention that when you're looking at the home screen like you see on my computer right now, on the top right, you're going to notice that I have two new messages. So please pay attention to this between now and next year as a senior, because this is where we typically post any scholarship information, maybe some summer college opportunities for you as juniors, information about colleges that just come up. Like, let's say one college has a particular scholarship that they want to mention. So in this case, Betty Bridgman, has two new messages. Something that for the most part you'll see comes from Miss Leon. And you always want to make sure to go through those and check them because they are important. We wouldn't waste the time in putting them in your messages if they were not. So now going back to the home page, let's start off with one search of a college. So for this example, I'm going to use probably our most popular college that our students apply to and end up attending, Rutgers. So you don't have to write anything, Rutgers University, anything special. Just type in the word Rutgers and anything that meets that criteria will pop up. And then all of the Rutgers campuses will pop up here. So for this example, we will use Rutgers University, New Brunswick, since that is the most popular campus. And what you'll find is you'll get like an admissions or college overview page. So that will pop up now very slowly. Yeah, this is the overview. So information about the school, some counselor comments here, history of the college, facts about the college, location, all that. So please take the time when you're adding a school to go through all the tabs. So under the studies tab, you'll probably find what academic areas they offer. Under student life, we'll describe kind of the campus and maybe athletics, other clubs and organizations that they have on campus. Under admissions, what I kind of want to focus on right now, all the important things, application fee, acceptance rate, what's the deadline. And then down here, what a lot of us counselors like to use is this is information from students that have applied from Fort Lee to Rutgers in the last 10 to 15 years. And the scattergram, we love the scattergram. It shows if you see a green check mark, these are kids that were accepted. These are their SAT scores. These were their GPAs. And then it shows, unfortunately, the students that were denied, and it shows what their SAT and GPA scores were. And then it helps you in figuring out, okay, well, is this a legitimate school that I can apply to? And then once that you're okay with this school and want to add it, then you scroll up. And heart Rutgers. And now it appears on your colleges I'm thinking about list.